Ruth's story begins in pain. A famine forces an Israelite family to move to Moab. Their Ruth, a young Moabite woman, marries into that Israelite family, but death takes her husband and his brother. Ruth faces loss, hunger, and a harsh future. Yet the heart of this story is not only loss, it is loyalty, faith, and God's quiet work in ordinary life. Naomi, Ruth's mother-in-law, decides to go back to Bethlehem. She tells her daughters-in-law to stay in Moab and rebuild their lives. Ruth makes a choice few would make. She refuses to leave Naomi. She says, "Where you go, I will go. Your people will be my people. Your God will be my God." That promise is the turning point. It shows Ruth's bold loyalty and trust, even when her future looked dark. Back in Bethlehem, Ruth goes to work. She gathers grain left behind in the fields to feed Naomi and herself. There she meets Boaz, a kind and respected man who owns the field. Boaz notices Ruth's care for Naomi and learns how faithful she was to her family. He protects her, gives her food, and honors her hard work. Boaz's kindness is not just human decency, it points to a loving plan that moves quietly behind the scenes. Naomi sees hope and makes a bold plan. She tells Ruth to ask Boaz to be their family redeemer, a custom where a close relative could marry a widow to protect her and keep the family line. Ruth obeys. She approaches Boaz with humility and faith. Boaz is moved. He praises her and does what is right. He speaks to the closer relative who had first right, and when that man refuses, Boaz steps in and marries Ruth. Their marriage brings security, honor, and a son named Obed. Obed becomes the grandfather of Jesse, who is the father of David, and David is in the family line that leads to Jesus. In this small, quiet story, God took a widow from foreign lands and placed her in the line of kings. God used loyalty, kindness, and obedience to turn pain into purpose. What makes Ruth's story life-changing? First, faith is often simple. Loyalty to people and to God. Second, small acts such as gathering grain and showing kindness matter. Third, God's plans can come through ordinary people, in ordinary ways. If you are in pain today, remember Ruth. A brave choice of loyalty and faith can change your story. God can use your small, faithful acts to build something far greater than you see now. So stay faithful, humble, and hardworking. God will surely remember you for something good. If you love this video and want more like it, subscribe, comment, like, and share.